How's it going, everyone? Theme Park Tracker here with yet another update on Six Flags Magic Mountain. Lots of work on the Wonder Woman Raptor and some other new additions throughout the park. Starting off, we see that Twisted Colossus is closed for track and support inspections or repairs. They were making their way around the coaster, making sure everything was stable. They have all the trains on the storage track right now, and so we're not sure how long this is going to be closed. Hopefully it opens by the weekend. Now, on to Wonder Woman Flight of Courage construction. They are making rapid progress on that station building, putting up the panels for the facade that will cover up the plain gray building that once housed Green Lantern. They also added more supports off to the right of the Green Lantern switchback queue, and behind the Ferris aircraft entrance arch. The old Wonder Woman spinner ride, which its retheme has yet to be announced, still looks the same from the last update, with the redone facade still showing the same white paint. One of the biggest concerns I have with this land is they won't add any trees or planters in the middle of the land, and we will have another West Coast Racer scenario where they just have those two little palm tree plants in the middle. We haven't seen a rendering for the rest of the land, so it's hard to say now. Anyways, construction is moving along, which is great to see after the brief few weeks hiatus. From this view, we can see that new 2D facade going up to the left of the spinner ride. This will be interesting to watch, and will it simply be a facade, or actually house something like games, shops, or a food location? You might also be wondering about the old Flash ride, and that is still sitting underneath Scream. This time they moved the cars to under the pretzel loop. The park hasn't confirmed if this will be rebuilt in a new area, or elsewhere in the park, such as Pistachio Park. The big news this week is the arrival of track on site. They drove this single piece of track onto the site, which could be going up in the next few days or hours depending on the progress they're making. The rest of the clips for the Wonder Woman portion of this update show them lifting multiple pieces into place and the fast progress they're making after that few weeks construction pause they had. Enjoy the construction clips, and I'll see you after for the rest of the park update. Throughout the rest of the park, we have new changes and additions for the wait time boards covered in the last update. The board at the front of the park has a new support that it sits on, whereas previously it was attached to the old ride signage pole, and it looked out of place. They had this barrier here which might be to prevent guests from climbing up onto the planter to read the board. Another horizontal board was added in front of Tatsu's entrance, with a noticeable wire sticking out from it. Boards like this will be more legible as the sun doesn't directly hit this area because of all the shady trees. The last board that went up since the last update was to the right of Justice League's entrance. This one again in horizontal view. Not sure of the decision making to place them vertical or horizontal, but this is one of the more interesting spots to put one because it's somewhat far back and in that rock planter with the fire hydrant in the way. Lastly, here's a look at the progress on the new restrooms, which are identical to the ones built for West Coast racers. They added a white primer to the outside, and we could be looking at an opening for this very soon. Things are moving fast for this new restroom, and they could be open by May. Well, that's all for this update. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and please like the video if you enjoyed the update. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.